Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I'm Lena, aka Miss Katie Love, and today I'll be doing my semi-final one predictions. I will be going through all the entries in the order they're gonna perform in semi-final one, which will be on the 13th of May, and I will put them into 4 categories, which are pretty straightforward. Category 1, sure qualifiers. Category 2, likely qualifiers. Category 3, borderline qualifiers / borderline non-qualifiers. And category 4, non-qualifiers. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And if you want to, these are my socials, my Twitter, my Instagram, if you want to give me a follow. But now let's just get started. So semi-final 1 is going to be opened by Iceland, Vibe with Roa, and I think this is the first non-English song to open a show since the producers started making the running order, and I think it's cool. I think the entry is a very good opener. There's a lot of energy there, a lot of good vibes, and I do see an audience for this entry. However, I will put it in the borderline qualifiers / non-qualifiers. At the moment, I'm leaning more towards non-qualifying, but I could see them making it in the end. Number 2, aka the death spot, is Poland with Justyna Styczkowska and Gaia. I don't think the running order will affect her whatsoever. I think she'll be just fine. I think she's a very likely qualifier. Yeah. Number 3 is Klemen with How Much Time Do We Have Left Together for Slovenia. And I think this is a non-qualifier. I actually used to think he might make it, but after the running order, he's between 2 very energetic entries, and he's kind of forgettable. I don't really see him making it. So yeah. Number 4 will be Estonia, Tommy Cash with Espresso Macchiato. I think this is obviously a safe qualifier. Not a single chance that this is not going to make it, especially in a only Televo kind of semi. Televo will absolutely love it. This is already pretty viral in like TikTok and stuff. This is very Televo friendly, and he is pretty well known, and I know a lot of people who know who Tommy Cash is, so yeah, he could even win the semi. I don't think he will. He will probably be 2nd or 3rd, but he's a safe qualifier, obviously. Next is Zifferblatt with Bird of Prey for Ukraine, and I think this is also a safe qualifier. This is not exactly a Televo kind of song, but I do see a big audience for this. Obviously, Ukraine also have a big diaspora and they get a lot of votes. But even then, this is an entry that is very different to anything else in the semi. And there's definitely an audience for this, a more edgy, more alternative fans, and there's nothing like this in the semi, so I think they're a sure qualifier. Number 6 is Kai for Sweden with Bara Bara Lasku. Obviously this is a safe qualifier. I'm pretty sure they're gonna win the semi. I don't have a lot to say about this. I think we can all agree they're very safe. I mean, Sweden are usually a safe qualifier with almost everything, but this is even like a Televo bait song. This is a sure qualifier, no single doubt. The next one, number 7, is Portugal with Napa and Deslocado. I love this entry so much. However, I fear it might get a little bit lost. I do think that it's good that they're very different to all the other entries in the semi. Most entries are more upbeat, more dynamic, and this is more chill, and it does stand out. I think they are borderline qualifiers / non-qualifiers. I think they're gonna make it by the thread. I think they're gonna be 10th in semi. At least I'm praying they are. I could definitely see them non-qualifying, but I'm keeping my hopes up, and I will be putting them in the borderline category. And this is the first half finished. So now moving on to the second half. Number 8 is Norway with Carl Alessandro and Lighter. He's a great performer, great voice, great stage presence, catchy song, very appealing song to almost everyone. It's very inoffensive, and I think this is a safe qualifier. I don't have a single doubt. I know some people have said he's a borderline qualifier, or maybe he will not qualify. I don't agree at all. I think he will even do in semi better than people expect. I genuinely think he can be 3rd or 4th in the semi. We will see, but that is what I think as of right now. Number 9 is Belgium with Red Sebastian and Strobe Lights. I will still put this in the likely qualifier category, but I could see this not making it in the end. There are quite a lot of men with more upbeat, more dynamic songs in the semi, and one of them could not make it, and I think it could be Belgium possibly, but as of right now I think it will make it, so for me it's a likely qualifier. Number 10 is Azerbaijan. If you know me, I won't discuss Azerbaijan or Israel in my videos, only predictions, and I'm gonna be short and sweet. This is a sure non-qualifier. I don't see them making it. It's just forgettable. It's just there. Number 11 is San Marino with Tutta l'Italia by Gabri Ponte, which, if you don't know, this is the Sanremo theme song, and Italy's voting in the semi, so I think Italy's definitely going to give them the 12 points. But other than that, this is a very catchy song. I think this is a catchiest song of the entire year. Like, every single day, at least 10 times a day, my brain just goes, Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. And I think it's hard to forget it, but the thing is, San Marino, it's a small country, and other than Italy, I don't know who's gonna vote for it. I hope they're gonna make it. I would love for this to qualify. I do think it's in the borderline category. I could see it making it, but I could also see it being 11th in the semi. So we will see. Tell me your opinions down below. What do you think? Is San Marino gonna qualify? So number 12 is Albania with Shkondra Elektronik and Zier. This is a sure qualifier. This was like the second entry we got this year, and I'm impressed by how they still maintain the hype by the fans. It's so beloved by the fans, so I don't think there's a chance they are not gonna make it. I think in the final they could do worse than we hope, but I'm not gonna talk about that just now. In the semi, they're definitely gonna qualify. They're gonna do pretty well, and they're a sure qualifier. I think we can most of us can agree with this, right? So number 13 is Netherlands Claude with C'est la vie. This for me is a likely qualifier, just like Poland. I'm pretty sure they are in, but there's just a little doubt in there. But this is a very also catchy song. It's very friendly. It's very accessible, very easy to the ear. It's very radio kind of song, and it has a lot of French, and people love songs in French. And yeah, I really don't see why he wouldn't qualify. So yeah, he's a likely qualifier for me. And number 14 is Croatia with Marko Bosniak and Poison Cake. For me, this is a non-qualifier. I personally don't see any kind of universe where this qualifies. I still don't understand who exactly is the audience for this song. Like, who's gonna pick up the phone and go like, I want to vote for Croatia, like, genuinely. Maybe like Slovenia are gonna give them some points, but other than that, I just don't really see the appeal. It's kind of there for me. So for me, it's a non-qualifier. And closing the semi is Cyprus, Feel Even, which I was surprised that they put this song as the closer. I thought it was gonna be San Marino. The fact that it's closing the semi is making me feel that the Yibu knows something we don't about the staging. The staging is probably going to be big. I'm pretty sure it's done by the Dream Team or whatever. So the staging is definitely going to be out there. And that's why I moved it up to likely qualifiers. Before the running order, I had this in the borderline section. I could see it going both ways. I still do. But now I'm like, it's going to be big, isn't it? It's going to be fun, probably. It's gonna be interesting, and I think it's a likely qualifier. I do think one of Cyprus or Belgium could possibly not qualify, but as of right now, I don't really see why they wouldn't, so both of them are likely qualifiers. So this was everything. So that's the ending result. This is how I think the semi is gonna look like, the semi results. And I would love to hear your opinions down below. Who do you think could be a shock qualifier? Who do you think could be a shock non-qualifier? And do you agree with anything I said, or do you disagree with anything I said? So yeah, my next video is going to be my semi 2 predictions, which is honestly harder to predict because there's so many songs that I could see go both ways. In this semi, I'm more confident in my predictions. Thank you for watching my video and see you next time. Bye! Blow me a kiss goodbye.